What's going on, guys? Skogie here, back again for a brand new video. This is more TKC racing. This is the Touring Kart Championship here at R1 Indoor Karting. This is practice. Actually, this video is going to be practice and qualifying because it was 5-minute practice, 5-minute qualifying, and I actually missed my first lap or two of qualifying. I don't know exactly what happened, but the camera cuts on while I'm in the middle of a straightaway. I think on my second lap or my third lap. I'm not totally sure. But this was practice. I'm running around. This kid right here, he's been racing the whole TKC with me. And he's been really fun to watch. He's been up and down at the different races. But this was his first time here at well, actually, this wasn't his first time, but it was his first time doing like a serious race. He just did like practice heats before. So I was running right behind him, trying to help him get a little bit up to speed. I wasn't too worried about running like practice here at R1. Like, I've got a ton of practice. It's my home track. It's the track that I work at. So I didn't think that I was going to need to worry about like doing a ton of like really practicing hard on my own. I was just kind of, working with him a little bit. I knew that I wasn't going to be the fastest guy here. There were a lot of people who entered this race like really late that I knew straight up were going to be a lot faster than me. That guy in the 35 that just got by us both is always faster than I am. There's at least 2 or 3 more people that I just almost never compete with. So when they were coming up behind me, racing with me, it was pretty easy to just like let them by and let them have it because I wasn't gonna challenge too much about them. But anyway, while the rest of practice goes off, because there's not really a ton that I have to say about that, I just want to talk quickly about what's been going on with my channel and what will continue to go on with my channel. If you become a member or a subscriber, I'm not sure exactly how it works, but it's like I want to say it's like $3 to $5. I want to change it and make sure it's the right number. I think I want to make $3, but $3 and you can get early access to all my videos. So basically I'm gonna upload them, and as soon as they're done, my members will have access to them as soon as I'm finished. And then in 2, 3, however, I mean, if I'm farther ahead on videos, it'll take longer, but usually I'm about 2 or 3 days ahead on videos. So whenever those 2 or 3 days happens, the video will go out to the rest of the public. And so I don't know if I explained that well, but basically members will get early access on my videos, and I am going to start streaming over here on YouTube very, very soon. I don't know how much sense this makes, but basically on Twitch you only get paid out once you hit like a $50 interval, and I haven't been doing great over on Twitch, but I'm at like $40 something. So once I hit that $50 interval over on Twitch, I'm gonna move my streaming over to YouTube, and I'm gonna have even more benefits for members on YouTube once I'm streaming on YouTube too. But for now, it's gonna be early video content, and I mean, not a ton else. I don't know if I'm going to do more for my members. I don't have any right now, so I haven't been very inspired to do more. I don't know like what else I could do if I'm not performing to an audience. So I don't know, like I said, exactly what I'm gonna do. But if you want to become a member and start getting my videos a little bit earlier than everybody else, I would greatly appreciate it. It would help me continue doing this. And if I get some members, I'll start pouring a little bit more into it and make sure that experience is more worth it for you. I'll definitely be interacting with members and answering all their questions and comments and all that too, because sometimes I miss them. But I tend to get most of the comments on the regular length videos. But if you guys have any other ideas for what you would want to see me do for members, or if you want to become a member, like, let me know what you would pay for. But be serious about like what you would actually pay for, right? Because like, I'm pretty good at R1, but I don't think at any of the other tracks that I race at, I'm really good enough to say like, oh, I'll do like teaching time or track time. Like, I mean, it might be fun for some people to come race with me, but I don't want to set the bar that like, oh, a professional, I'm definitely going to be faster and better, and I can definitely teach you. Because, like, no, I've only been doing this for a year. There is a bunch of stuff that I don't know and that I won't have felt out yet. I won't have figured out yet. So I don't want to say, like, oh, I'll be your driver coach for however much or anything like that. But if you're interested in just like doing races with me, if there are enough people, I would be interested in doing that. I don't mind. Um, but yeah, let me know like what else I could really do, because other than like early videos and stuff like that, I really don't know what I would do to appeal to my members. But anyway, with the end of practice there, we are jumping right into qualifying. Like I said, I missed my first like lap or two. I'm really not sure what happened, but I've got two very fast drivers in front of me there. They are actually the two drivers who finished 1-2 in this race, and I was doing my best to follow them through and try to learn something for qualifying. But we've actually never really raced on this track with weight in. This was one of the first events that's come to this track where they actually weighed everybody down. So it was a lot different for us than normal. We were driving with probably 50 more pounds than we're used to having, but they were still incredibly fast. I still put down a really, really good time. I think I put down like a 42.0, which the record at this track is in the 40 point something. I think it's 40.7. Almost a full second and a half faster, but with a lot of weight in and everything else going on, 42 flat was a solid time to put down, and I think it qualified me in like 6th or 7th for the race. I think it was 6th. I ended up on the outside, so I'm pretty sure I qualified 6th for the race, which was really something that I should have been extremely happy with given who was in this race. Like I said, the two karts in front of me who finished 1-2 are always faster than me. The guy in the 35 car in practice who passed me is always faster than me. I think I've only beaten him one time, maybe. Then there was another kid who's from the high speed club who comes all the time and beats me almost every time he races me. He beat me too. So that's 4 already. 5th is probably like best case scenario for where I would be starting, and then I lost 1 place to Hayden LaValle, another content creator who comes here pretty regularly. So hats off to Hayden. I can't say that I'm upset about Hayden putting down a better time than me. I'm pretty good friends with Hayden, but in my head before this race was coming, I was kind of like, all right, I didn't know the 3 guys who I said are always better than me were coming. They joined really late, like I had said, and kind of surprised me with their entries. I wasn't expecting them to be there to start beating me up at all. And also, actually, there was a 5th guy or 4 guys from High Speed Club, sorry, that qualified in front of me. I think I might have actually beat Hayden on qualifying. But either way, so yeah, 4 guys who always beat me, plus Ben Braley, who is just the other TKC driver who always beats me. So yeah, qualifying 6th after 5 drivers who I was pretty confident were almost certainly going to beat me is about all I could ask for. But before I knew that the other High Speed Club guys who always race at this track were entering, in my head I was thinking, okay, it's going to be me, Ben, and Hayden on the podium, right? We're going to be fighting for the podium. That's going to be the whole battle. And then all of a sudden there are a bunch of other guys who are also really, really fast, and that's just going to make it hard for me to do well in general. Instead of being towards the front, I'm kind of mid-pack, and you can see what problems that caused once we actually get to racing. But either way, that's practice and qualifying. It was a weird race mentally, because I was very, very confident right up until it started, and then I didn't know where to be. Like I was just kind of losing confidence all race, despite honestly doing pretty well. Like in the grand scheme of the rest of the championship, like I don't think I ever dropped below 10th place, even when I was like making mistakes in an almost 30-person race. That's not bad, but it wasn't what I was expecting. So interesting to say the very least. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. The heat's coming up very soon. Love you all. See you later.